Now, if I'm in a restaurant and it's a tapas restaurant, you are certain that I'm going to have a Spanish tortilla. So I'm going to show you how you can stay in, get it out on the table. It's summertime. Go al fresco. Get all your friends around because I absolutely love it. So in England, we actually call it a Spanish omelette. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you, and I'm going to just up its nutritional profile just by switching a few things. So I'm going to start. I've got a bit of spinach here. Nice. I'm just going to kind of wilt that down a little, get rid of some of that excess water. And I'd love you if you could get some lovely garlic, which of course in the Mediterranean is abundant.
Oh, it's beautiful
and
garlic.
just slice some onion there as well. So I'm just going to plop all this gorgeous spinach in here. And I've got some very good extra virgin olive oil, which of course, again, is abundant in the Mediterranean. And for good reason, OK? Rich in oleic acid, which is going to be very good for getting your blood pressure down. So their hearts are just, you know how strong the Mediterranean people's hearts are. They're very, very good. So we've got that one just there. So what I'm going to do is just on a nice low heat. What I want it to do is just wilt down. So that's just going to go nicely into our Spanish tortilla. How are you getting on there?
You've even said it with a Spanish accent. I like that.
Española tortilla.
Now, I love Spanish tapas. It's a beautiful way to eat. Mostly, you sit at a bar and you have a little bit of sherry or a glass of wine and you have a selection of a whole lot of dishes. I actually have a bar and that's how I like to serve some of the dishes at our bar. It's a beautiful way to do it.
It's a very popular bar snack, but often, and again, especially in England and in Europe, it's turned into its cuisine of its own, the tapas. And actually, I did find out that there was a Spanish king, I think, that didn't feel very well, and the only thing that he could manage was very small portions of food with red wine. Nice. What a diet to be on, huh?
Oh, I like that diet already. What are we going to call that? We'll call it the Rosie Richo diet.
Yeah,
there we go.
I thought so. So we'll just let that wilt down there. Now, of course, what I've done here is it's usually a white, very waxy potato in a Spanish tortilla. So I've switched that out for a sweet potato purely because it's got a lower GI. So if we're going for the health kick, let's really go for it. Lower GI meaning we're going to be fuller for longer.
And that's enough potato for you there?
Yes, that is absolutely gorgeous.
Now, I've got some eggs here. Do you want me to crack these for you?
I would love you to crack those eggs. So there's 8 eggs, and I know you're thinking, wow, that's a lot of eggs, but we're going to share all of this. Don't worry about it.
There we go.
Portion distortion. We've got it.
Portion distortion. There's a new new word. There we go.
That's it. Write that down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this spinach, because what I want to do is just get rid of any of that excess water. So I'll let that just cool down there. I've got my lovely onions. In they go.
Ah, the one-pot screamer, you know? Just get it all going in there.
That's it. You know I love my one-pot dishes. So I'm just going to add a little bit more extra virgin olive oil. Now, if you're ever going to try and go for some extra virgin olive oil, go for the best. And the best is cold-pressed. What that means is that we've got the olive and we've merely pressed it together and got the freshest of the young juices. And when you add heat, what that sometimes does is denature it. So when you see cold-pressed, grab that one.
And Australian is always the best. That's the other thing.
Australian is always the best. Always the best. So just fry that onion off. I'm just going to add the garlic here as well. Nice. Oh, the fragrance is coming out here. Delicious.
So you sweat that off for a few minutes?
Sweat that off for a few minutes, and then we'll add the rest of our ingredients. Whenever you're ready, Adrian, let's tip those gorgeous eggs in there.
Straight in there. Beautiful.
Yes, please.
Nice.
Absolute perfection.
Oh, scrape all that egg up.
Yeah, get it in there. OK, so just make sure everything is spread nicely, all nice and even. So about 20 minutes in the oven, but just keep your eye on it until it's nice and golden. How good does that look?
It looks fantastic.
It's wonderful. It's so easy to do. When you have a good non-stick pan, it just goes straight in the oven. So if you want to do the honours and do a little flip while you do that, I'm just going to do a few little fresh chives. If it wasn't tastier enough.
Oh, look at that. That looks fantastic. I really, really like that.
A few little chives on there.
Nice.
OK. Better get stuck in there.
Cut me a slice, please.
I know you're excited about this.
It's like a potato cake, isn't it?
Isn't
you know,
it?
It looks like a cheesecake or something that you've baked. It looks fantastic.
It's the most comforting of the tapas, I believe. In we go like that.
And you
so
can serve it hot and cold.
Look at those lovely layers.
Beautiful.
A couple of forks just there. Do the honours.
I'm going to rip into it. I can just tell already. It looks good. Lots of layers in there. I love sweet potato, so it's going to have a beautiful flavour to it. And the egg just binds it all together. And I love how it looks nice and golden on the outside. You could see this definitely in a tapas restaurant.
It is the perfect dish to share. I mean, this is going to feed a tribe of people.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.